Hey there, it's Sarah here at 12 Minute Fit, and I'm fighting a headache. My back is tight, and it's one of those days where I really need a good stretch. If you're feeling that way and you also need a nice stretch, why don't you join me for the next 12 minutes? Grab a mat or a comfortable space to lay down, and let's release that spine for the next 12 minutes. We're going to hold each stretch for 30 seconds, and we're going to start seated, just giving ourselves a little hug. So I'll set my timer. You take a seat, hug those knees up towards your chest, and why don't you pull your chin down towards your chest and maybe rest your forehead right on those knees. Just give yourself a giant hug. Start to feel some space between your vertebrae, kind of round the back, separate those shoulder blades, and just take a few deep breaths, maybe even close your eyes. When you hear the bell, we're just going to roll around in our ball. We're going to keep hugging those knees up towards the chest and just roll back onto your mat and then roll yourself back up. No worries if you don't get all the way back up. We just want to feel that little massage of the spine on the floor or the mat. Keep that chin tucked towards your chest and just roll through the spine back and forth. Start to release those vertebrae. At the bell, stay laying down. Keep your knees tucked into your chest and just rock side to side with those legs. You can keep your neck neutral. Again, you can close your eyes if it feels good, but feel that gentle massage of your back on the floor as you roll around side to side. Take some slow, gentle breaths. Let your shoulder blades fall into the mat and away from your ears with those shoulders. When you hear the bell, we're just going to turn our head from side to side. Keep hugging those knees up to the chest. And just bring your chin towards the floor, towards your shoulder, and then rock it over to the other side. Just going back and forth at a pace that feels good to you and your neck. Hold on to those legs and let those shoulders really fall down away from your ears as you release tension from your neck. At the bell, you're going to hold your head towards that side and just really let gravity pull your chin a little closer towards the floor. Let your opposite shoulder blade really melt into the mat. Feel your whole spine in connection with the floor. As you exhale, just let those muscles release all the way down the back. Let's switch sides. Turn your gaze the opposite way. Just let your chin fall to the floor. Feel those shoulder blades just sinking into the floor. We're going to bring our neck to neutral at the bell and release those legs, taking the arms to the sides. And then just drop those knees towards one elbow. And then take that opposite shoulder and really press it down on the mat. Maybe even turn your gaze towards that opposite hand. And take a deep breath as you enjoy this twist through the spine. Maybe pull those knees up just a little bit closer towards that elbow and really press that opposite shoulder down into the floor. Let's release that top leg, extend it long, bring your opposite hand to the lower leg, and just gently pull yourself a little bit further into this twist. You don't have to turn your head towards that back arm. You can keep it at the ceiling, or you can turn it towards that leg that's extended. When you hear the bell, we're going to bend this top leg, but we're going to bring our ankle under your bottom leg. Taking this twist just a little bit further. Let's try it. Bend that top leg, bring your ankle under that opposite leg, and then just gently twist. Maybe turning the head, maybe not. Big release for that lower spine, that outer hip. At the bell, we're going to uncross these legs. and take these knees the opposite direction. So stack those knees to the other side. Press the other shoulder blade down, maybe turn your head. Just breathe. Settle into the twist. When you hear that bell, we're extending that top leg, opposite hand to the lower leg. And maybe pull that leg a little closer to the chest. And just breathe. As you exhale, see if you can go just a little bit further with your twist. Remember, your gaze can be wherever you'd like it, towards that opposite hand, to the ceiling, or towards that extended leg. In 3 seconds, we'll bend this top leg and cross at the knees. Bring that opposite ankle under your lower leg, and then take those knees back towards the floor. Opposite shoulder still pressing down, big, big twist through the spine. You can wiggle around as much as you need to settle into these stretches. When you hear the bell, uncross your legs and bring those knees back up over the chest. Pick one leg to keep bent and extend the opposite leg out long. And just settle those shoulder blades down into the mat or the floor. And try to feel your whole spine just sinking towards the floor. Let go of that tension in the back muscles. At the bell, we're taking this top leg across the body towards the floor in the opposite direction. And then your arm is going to reach out the other way, and maybe you're going to turn your head. So use a little pressure here to really pull yourself deeper into this twist. Maybe pull that knee up just a little bit closer towards your rib cage. And don't forget to keep your breath gentle and slow. Let's bring that knee back up. Extend that leg long as you hug the opposite knee towards the chest. Then settle those shoulder blades back down into the mat. Exhale and feel the tension leaving your back. If it helps you relax, close your eyes as you get ready to twist again. We're going to take this top leg in the opposite direction towards the floor, bringing the other arm out to the side. Adding that gentle pressure to our leg to take this twist just a little further. Maybe pulling that knee up towards the chest just a little bit more. Hold for 10 more seconds. Bring both knees back up. Rock back and forth for just a second. Settle your low back towards the mat and then extend your arms and legs out long. And just take a big breath. Settle those shoulder blades down. Tuck your chin towards your chest and then set the back of the head back down. Lengthen the neck. At the bell, we're bending our knees, taking our feet outside our hips, and then bend the elbows outside the shoulders. Let your knees fall inward, and then bring those pinkies towards the floor. Press those shoulder blades down, and maybe tuck your tailbone up and under to press that low back down. And just take a breath here. We'll keep the legs where they are, and we're going to just give ourselves a hug. Stacking the elbows right over the center of the chest. Bring your arms underneath those shoulders, and then just let those shoulder blades fall towards the floor. Here, if you'd like to, pick up that head, chin to the chest, and then set the back of the head back down and keep that neck really long. Take those elbows a little closer towards your belly button. and just breathe in your hug. Let's switch which arm is on top. Grab underneath those shoulders, maybe lift the head, tuck the chin, lengthen the neck, and then set that head back down. And then maybe let those elbows fall towards the belly button just a little bit more. At the bell, bring those knees back up to the chest. Flex your feet up towards your ceiling. Take your hands to your calves, your ankles, or the bottoms of your feet. Apply a little pressure and draw those knees towards the floor, right outside those armpits. And then take your tailbone and press it down towards the floor and pull your shoulder blades down towards the floor. Try to lengthen the spine here. In your happy baby pose. Extend one leg out, but keep the other leg up in this half happy baby. If the leg extension doesn't feel good, bend the knees, set the foot on the floor. And then add a little bit more pressure to that foot or ankle or calf. Bring that knee a little closer towards the floor, outside those ribs. We're switching legs at the bell. Bringing that other foot up to your happy baby. Extend the opposite leg out or keep the leg bent. Take the foot to the floor. Take your time and then settle into the stretch. Let your body relax. Slow, gentle breaths. Muscles relaxing with every exhale. Back to our happy baby at the bell right here. Both feet up. Apply that gentle pressure to your lower legs. Pull those shoulder blades down into the mat and really take your shoulders away from your ears. Try to press your tailbone flat and maybe rock side to side. Little massage for that spine. Breathe. Look at that, 12 minutes is already over. You can hug those knees back into the chest. You can rock side to side. You can turn your head side to side. You can extend the body out long and just lay here for a moment. When you're ready, bring yourself back up to a seat. Maybe roll your head a few times. Release that neck just a little bit more. Maybe roll your shoulders a few times. After a great spinal stretch, I like to shrug my shoulders up with a big, big inhale and then just exhale and let them fall away from the ears. And do that a few times. Breathe in, create some tension, and then exhale and just let it all go. Do that a couple more times. Hopefully you feel a little bit more refreshed. I know I feel a little better. All in 12 minutes. If you need some more stretches, do that one again. Or throw on another video of mine. We got a little bit of everything on here. If you're feeling energized and you're ready for some more workouts, give it a go. Or get back to your day. Maybe you feel good enough you're ready to go take a nap. I'll see you next time here at 12 Minute Fit.